Hello everyone, this is Alexander Tegoff with Prestige Waterfront Realty, and I'm going to do a quick video for you today on Adobe Acrobat X Professional, and it's a basics video on what you need to know in order to be able to use this software to help save you time and energy and frustration when you're dealing with any sort of documents as a professional. Now, first and foremost, I just want to point out to you guys that you do need the paid version. I have Acrobat X, which is 10, Professional. If you use the free version, you're not going to be able to do these things. So here are the basics. First and foremost, you're going to have a new feature called Print to PDF. So what that means is if you have any sort of file, like let's open this folder here, I'm going to go ahead and delete these files I have here. Let's see. This one, this one, this one. I'm going to go ahead and delete these for the purpose of this demonstration. I'm going to delete this one here. Now, let's take a plain Word file. So Word file, it's called page 1. Once you have the professional version of Acrobat on your computer, when you go to File, Print, you're going to now have a new option. You're going to click on under the Printer tab where you typically select your printer. One of the new options is going to say Adobe PDF. And that's going to basically send that file as if you were printing it to actually combine it and turn it into a PDF file. And if you see, if I click print, it's going to ask me to say, select a destination and choose a file name. So I'm going to select this folder on my desktop that I have for these videos, and I will say print to PDF. That's what I'm going to call the file. I'm going to click save. You see that little window came up. It was doing its little thing. I'm going to go ahead and close this Word file and take a look. Behind it is the PDF file, print to PDF. If you see, here's the folder, print to PDF. There is a PDF file in it. When I open it, it is the same page 1 file that we originally used. So you're going to have that option not only from places like Word, but even on things like Chrome. So if you bring up a Google page and you want to do the same thing, click Control P. Now I have as an option under my printers, save to PDF. When I go ahead and click save, it's going to ask me again, destination. I want to put that same folder. I'm going to call it Google, and I'm going to save it. I'm going to close my browser. Here's my folder. Here's Google. That's it. I'm going through this because this should all be secondhand to anyone who's spent any time with, dealing with files or signatures or anything of that nature. The second thing you can do is if you already have a file, like say I have this page 2 file or page 3 file, page 4 file, whatever it is. If I already have it, rather than me having to open it and go to File, Print, and save it to a PDF, I can also now right-click and I have the option Convert to PDF in email, or Combine Files. The first one does just that, converts it to a PDF. It always asks you, what do you want to call it? I want to call it page 5. Click Save. Boom, page 5 is right here. That's it. All right, so that's how simple it is to turn something into a PDF. Now, if you want to combine files, say you're getting different addendums, proof of funds, the contract if you're a realtor, whatever documents you need to send to somebody, rather than sending an email with 25 different attachments, which can be very, very frustrating, especially if you don't know the basics of how to name a file, and professionals are going to basically look down upon you if you can't send them one file in one offer, because it shows that you don't really know what you're doing when it comes to technology. This is how simple it is to take files and combine them. And I want to show you I have an image file in here as well. This is a picture. All it says is image 1 file. Word files, PDF files, whatever you want to select. You're going to basically select all the files you want to combine, right-click, and click Combine Supported Files. Now, you get this option. And here's several things that you can do. First and foremost, arrange them in the order you want them to appear. So let's do this. I want to still have my Google page here. Or actually, no. You know what? I'm going to delete my Google page. I'm going to delete all these other ones. I changed my mind. Now I want to have page 5 on top, then page 1, then page 2, 3, and 4. That works. So next thing I want is to choose a file size. By default, it's medium. If you're emailing or combining a contract, you're typically going to want to go with small. And if you're doing things like pictures or something that's going to be sent to print, like marketing material, something that the quality actually matters, you're going to go ahead and use a large file. And it's just basically going to take up more space. So I'm going to go ahead and click small since we just have text, and I'm going to click combine files. It's going to do a conversion one by one and convert them into a PDF file. And then once it does that to every single one of these files, it's going to combine all of them into one file for us. And we're going to take a look at that in just 1 second. All right, there we go. You see it completed its process. Now we have one PDF document called Binder 1. It has 5 pages. The first page is page 5. The second page is page 1, 2, 3, 4. There we are. Now, from here, you have the basic knowledge. The next couple of things that you're going to need to do, or for the majority of the time that you're going to be using this program, all you're going to need to do is refer to this tool menu. When you click on the word tool, this is the menu that pops up. Here are the submenus. I'm under the pages one. There's content, there's forms, action wizards, etc., etc. For this tutorial, we're going to stick to the first page, which is the pages page, and the content page. Content page is very important because if you have a file or you're drafting an offer, for instance, and you're not using a program that has the fill in the blanks, typically, something like Transaction Desk or Form Simplicity if you're a realtor. If you just have the PDF template and want to make it yourself, you can click Add or Edit Text Box. And basically, when you click on the page, what it's going to do is start typing for you. You see the typewriter tool pop up. You can choose your font and then type here. So that's how it would fill in a contract. That's something that's very basic. So nobody should be writing a contract by hand when you can type it in here and have it legible and clear, and something that you can easily scan and save for your references. That's all it takes to actually print something or add text. If you want to move this around afterwards, you click this arrow up here, you go ahead and click on it. Now I can move it anywhere I want. Say I needed to type my name here, I can go ahead and put that there, and that's it. I click Control S. It's going to ask me what I want to save my binder as. Remember, we combined all these files. Binder 1 is the default name. I want to save it as something else. So let's say I'm going to save it as an offer. This is an offer for a property I'm making. As you can see, it got saved here, offer, and the text that I added is right here. So that's great. And since I made this using PDF, I can come back at a later time and move this text. Now, obviously, you would only move it until you were to print this out and get it signed. Once you scan it, you wouldn't be able to do that. But the next thing that you guys should know how to do easily is manipulate pages. So say page 1 had something that I needed to print out and what I needed to sign. Now, why would I want to print out all 5 pages and then sign it and then scan all 5 so they're back and in the same order? That would be such a waste of time. First of all, you should be using digital signatures, and we're going to have different videos on that. But what you can also do is simply print the one page, and then after you print that one page, you can basically go ahead and replace a page in here with that page. And here's what I'm going to do. Let's pretend that this page right here needed my signature. And I went ahead and printed that page. I signed that page. And after I signed the page, this is what my signature looks like. I'm going to use this Google page. So this Google page will represent the page once it's signed and scanned back onto my computer. And I'm going to want to take that page with my signature on it, which is Google, and replace the page right here, which has page 1 on it. So what I can do is click on the Tools menu again, go to the Pages tab, and here's how you would do that. Under the same pages that you would use to rotate, delete, extract, replace, crop, etc., etc., etc. So very simply, I scroll down to the page I want, which is page 2 out of 5. I go ahead and click the Replace button, and it's going to let me choose a file. I call that file Google. It comes up. Which page ranges do you want to replace? Just this one page. So I put from 2 to 2. And remember, it's always referring to the pages up here, not any page numbers on the page itself. What do I want to replace it with? Well, the file only has one page 1 of 1. I click OK. I confirm. Voila. All of a sudden, I have my signature page, or in this case, the Google page, where page 2 should have been. And it's that simple. All of a sudden, if I want to delete a page, say I needed to send something, and the person that I was intending to send it to does not need to receive the whole package, I can go ahead and basically save a copy, make a copy of this file, then go ahead and click delete, and it's going to ask me, what pages do you want to delete? Page 3 of 3. In this case, it's page 2. You click OK, confirm, and all of a sudden you see it skips right to this, which is page 4. So it's just that simple to manipulate information. You guys should literally take the 10 minutes, rewatch this video if you need to, and go back and practice all these steps. And once you start using it, you're going to see it's going to save you a lot of time, and it's going to become secondhand nature. So you're not going to ever need to think about this again once you learn it right the first time. If you have any questions, comments, please feel free to do so below the video. Until next time, this is Alexander Tagoff with Prestige Waterfront Realty. Thank you for watching.